All right, everybody. Hope you have a good day. Hope you have a happy 4th. That's tomorrow for everywhere else in the U.S., which is only for the U.S. But anyways, what I was going to say was I usually talk about all sorts of stuff Pokemon related and on here. Talk about graded. Recently, I talked about Groudon, Kyogre. And I think I'm right. I think Rayquaza set's going to be coming. They just did a patent on it on like a pretty much like a Roaring Skies type thing. Roaring Skies didn't do well, and in recent years, it still wasn't like, oh my gosh, just because of everything going on this year in 2025 with the Pokemon craze, it went up. But it was not that big of a booster box to get. I mean, Latios, Rayquaza. I feel like they're gonna lean back into like the Crisis, Primal Clash type stuff, like Groudon EX full art and Kyogre EX full art. You know, like the Team Magma, Team Aqua ones they have. I think they're gonna do like secret arts like that. If you look at Pokemon, we just had the EX era. EX era is like this. There's like the Kyogre, Groudon, or Quazzas, the EX Pokemon. I don't know if you noticed, but if you look at like the Sword and Shield cards, I don't know if I have one available somewhere, but a lot of those are EXs, like the Mew EX from the UPC and the Mewtwo EX from Destined Rivals and the Mew EX from Paldean Fate. So it's like, I don't know if you realize, but those are the EX. That was the EX era, and that was what was going on into the mid era through late mid era. Sorry, it's late night with Big Nasty, and it's really late. But I think we're going to be doing. Of course, we are doing the megas. We already know Mega Evolution is coming out. Guess what, everybody? Shocker! July 10th, Pokemon Center is saying that there'll be more information on the Mega Evolutions, ETBs, and everything. I think that they're going to have pre-orders on July 10th. I think they're just like, oh yeah, haha, suckers! Like, you're gonna have more information when everyone else does when we do a drop and let everyone pre-order. And they're not going to say anything. They said it already in February. They said July 10th. That was when you would find out more information. So I would assume that next week, Pokemon Center's going to do the drop. That's my gut feeling. It's about 2 weeks out from Black and White. Comes out on the 18th. So I would say that get ready for those. And I think that megas are a big thing. I think that they're gonna do something with Kyogre and Groudon again. They look at the cards and the trends. Promos are going up, and the only reason why promos are going up is because of the tag teams, the birds, the pane glass birds went through the roof, and that's a Black Star promo. So then they started looking at other Black Star promos, and then you got like Delivery Charizard, which I have. Special delivery going up. The Lucario from the Crown Zenith box, which is like everyone should have like 30 of those. That went up to like over $10. So the Gold Star Greninja, it's like a $30 to $50 card right now. I got a $600 card in a PSA 10, which is crazy. Because I was dishing those out on my dollar auctions like 2 years ago. Anyway, as I digress, I think right now is the time to buy Kyogres and Groudons and Rayquazas and even Giratina, however you want to say his name or its name. Those are the ones that the Gen 3s, go for those. The Platinum version, the Emerald, Ruby and Sapphire. I think they might do a spin-off Ruby and Sapphire, like a Ruby Sapphire set like they did back in the day, or like a Primal Clash or something. I think something Primal. They're gonna angle it towards Kyogre, Groudon, Rayquaza, Giratina, because Giratina has a great hit in Lost Origins. Had another good hit in Crown Zenith. Rayquaza has, Evolving Skies. And I don't know if Rayquaza has one more recently. I know Rayquaza's Silver Tempest has a Trainer Gallery card. It's not bad. Groudon has an illustration on Paradox Rift, like I said last video. Kyogre doesn't have one. Kyogre doesn't have an SIR, an illustration rare, like even an alt art. Kyogre has been like completely missed, and I don't know how they're gonna go out big balling on Groudon. I think that's why they just did an illustration rare. They're like, oh, let's just test the waters, let's see if people like it. And guess what? Paradox Rift illustration rare. Groudon's the top card. Groudon's the top card. Very popular, easy to sell, easy to keep, very desirable, great art. They tested the waters with that card. That's why they made Groudon an illustration rare, because they were getting ready to drop the hammer. And I think that this era, this Megas era, is going to get so crazy. Greninja. Hold Greninjas. If you got Greninja EX, the SIR. Remember, that's the EX era. We're leaving the EX era. We're going to the Mega era. Look at like 10, 15 years ago, where we went from the EX era, the freaking Steelix EXs, and the Rayquaza EXs, Groudon, Kyogre EXs, and we moved into Mega Evolutions, XY era, the ZA era. Like I said, video I put like 2 months ago, ZA. 10 years ago was the XY. And 5 to 10 years before that was EX. So you go EX, right before XY. We have an EX era. Sword and Shield, Scarlet and Violet is the EX era, leading right into the Mega era, which is this one. This is the Mega Evolutions era. They've quite clearly stated it in its title that this is the Mega Evolutions, and this is the start of a new era. So it's no more SIRs, no more Altarts, no more any of that stuff. EX era is come to an end, and it's the Megas. I think we get to look and see what's in the Mega era. Look back and think, what was in the Mega era? We had the like alternate art cards type thing, like special arts, secret arts, or whatever. Hidden Fates had the shiny variants, or they had some crazy stuff, but I think that it's going to be crazy. And I think that what's tough for everybody is that we're going back into the era that was chaotic 10 years ago. If people were around and buying packs back 10, 15 years ago, there's like people, assaulting each other for this stuff. So I would not be surprised. I hope it does not ever get to that. I did have people commenting saying that we'll never see Pokemon be how it was. I don't think that's true. I think that's very short term. I think maybe in the next 2 to 5 years, 2 to 4 years, we won't see old Pokemon. But I think in like 5 to 10 years, within that time frame, if you're a big avid collector like myself, or you've been collecting for like a long period of time, I mean I have stuff that I've had raw and graded and sit on my desk forever from 10 years ago. I mean, I just sent in Generations cards, the Flareons, both EX, RC, rating collection ones. But anyways, what I was saying was, we're going back into that tough time. I mean, it was a tough time. It was a dark time, very bleak. If you were in a big city, But I think that what you should aim for right now, while it's still low and marketable, is like the SIRs from Scarlet and Violet era, like, you know, Gardevoir. Um, get a Magikarp if you can afford it. The Miriam SIR from Paldea Evolved. Trying to think. Trying to make sure that I can get some good coverage for you guys. Aim for like older Kyogre and Groudon EX cards. Anything Groudon Primal or Kyogre Primal, those are already over $100 plus. Especially when you get to like that near mint to lightly played level. Mega Pokemon, that's already been there and done that. That's why the market's already crazy. Tag teams is crazy, and the reason why tag teams is crazy is, again, previous video. Watch my old videos. I tell you that tag teams is coming back, and I have a feeling with the craze going on and why everyone's so obsessed about tag teams. It's because everyone else has that feeling too. That's why those markets are going high. They're not just going high because they're older sets. Everything's old. Everything's no longer in print. But those are very popular because a lot of collectors and a lot of bigger holders in this market, not me, I'm not a big fish, I'm not a whale, none of that, know that those cards are going to boom and something is going to happen, and so they no longer are selling them because they're letting that value increase. So I think that those not being on the market and the big collectors and big buyers are holding that tag, a lot of their own tag team and like the PSA 10s and all that stuff. It's just not, they're holding it so that when it comes back, when it does come back, they can drop those at a higher value. They're just trying to save on their investments that they've already made. And I totally get it. And everyone's trying to buy all the tag team they can right now, and totally understand. Like every time someone's like looking to buy something from me, it's just like, you got tag team? Do you have anything? I'll take anything tag team. And I'm just like, man, like I get it. Like tag team is cool. I got tag team, but I've had tag team. I'm not like hunting it right now. So I think that megas are right now. Kyogre and Groudon. I'm gonna keep saying it. Kyogre and Groudon. Rayquaza, Kyogre, Groudon. Those three. Tina's, get Giratina. Giratina's low. I would get him while you can. The Lost Origins Alt Art. I would get that while it's affordable. I mean, it's not affordable. It's expensive, but in the grand scheme, that's something that will break 1K eventually, because that artwork is beautiful. And it will eventually break that $1,000 mark. It's just a matter of when. And then I would say, yeah, Kyogre, Groudon, Greninja, and Rayquaza. Those four. Buy all of the ones you can and just kind of hold them and wait, 6 months. And I can, now this is just my opinion. I feel confident that they will gain interest. So hold them. If you have them, hold them. If you want them, find them. Get them while they're not out there and everyone's like so focused on Mega and so focused on Black and White. Because I'd say about like 60% of the fan base right now is fair weather, and they're either coming back into it or back into the market recently, or they're just like, there's a lot of new people that, and then there's, of course, the little scalper group that's dropped in there as well. But, for instance, back to the big whale thing, the big people, the big, puppet masters. Look at it. Like, Pokemon Center dropped Fusion Strike sleeved packs for $3.99 on Tuesday. Fusion Strike sleeve packs that they said, and yes, quote, no longer in print as of April of last year, meaning they still have inventory of older stuff that they are still releasing on their website. I would not be shocked if they have ETBs of Sword and Shield, of Sun and Moon, of, I'd say they'd probably go back 5 to 10 years. And a lot of companies and a lot of businesses and the government go 5 to 7 years back. And they try to hold on to like documents and papers just to make sure that they can they keep their books, which is smart. All businesses should always do that. And I feel like Pokemon does that with their inventory. I feel like Pokemon holds their own stuff and then just says it's sold out. Like Fusion Strike sleeve packs. Fusion Strike sleeve packs for $3.99. I got in that queue. And then I got in and it was available and I selected my 6 sleeved packs. And then it said unavailable. It was really painful. Posted sad music. Posted on TikTok. I posted on Instagram. I posted sad post about it. About that delivery Pikachu. Anywho. Kyogre, Groudon, Greninja, Rayquaza. Buy. If you can, get them low. A $30 Greninja Gold Star. Gold Star, anything. Get it. Umbreon Gold Star, 25th anniversary celebrations. Get it. It's under $100. Greninja Gold Star, Black Star promo celebrations, 25th anniversary. Get it. $30. Combined, those two alone is about $100. I would say bag them and just sit on them, because guess what? The 30th anniversary is coming up, and those were the last special set print cards from 5 years ago, and we only get them every 5 years. So then this is already the 5th year anniversary of those. Get them, hold them, and watch what happens. But I hope you guys like the video. I hope you like my rant. I open this pack of Pokemon Go. I've opened some with my wife, and it was a pretty rough set. I didn't realize how rough it was. And this is a special set. I go 1, 2, 3, 4, because this was Sword and Shield era. Right here. But again, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Check me out on Instagram, TikTok, here. I hope you guys like the video. Shoot a subscribe. If you are already subscribing, leave a comment. Tell me how I'm doing, what I need to do, how to improve, what topics you want me to cover, and so on. I love just trying to get the feedback. I like the comments. They help me. Appreciate you guys. Ooh, Pikachu. That's always a good sign. The card that you would be chasing here is the Charizard. Radiant Charizard. Ooh, Camerupt. Reverse Hollow. And a Pokemon Go T-Tar Hollow. Not a bad card. I think it's actually a really cool card. If you do not have a T-Tar, check out my Whatnot. I will probably do a dollar auction on this card for you. Just let me know. Check me out on Whatnot, Instagram, TikTok, even here. If you subscribe, leave a comment. If you don't, subscribe and tell me how I'm doing and tell me what you guys like to see. I hope you like it. I hope you enjoyed it, and Big Nasty is out.